Hello, creeplings. Now, I have to ask, are any of you gamblers by chance? Now, I'm not normally, but for this, Will It Kill Me, I'm going to be doing a bit of gambling against a ghost opponent in the wager game. Now, what am I wagering? You can get the chance to ask this ghost any kind of question, but there are risks from levels of pain, even up to hauntings or murder and suicide, so you could say this game's right up my alley. Now, how you play is actually pretty simple. You just find yourself a nice dark room. You want enough light so that you can see, and I have enough light from kind of my cameras here. And then just a regular old deck of playing cards, just 52 cards. Plain old, simple playing cards, that's it. Now, the game can get a little complicated, but first off, I'll talk about summoning the spirit. Now, once you have your room set up, you want to make sure you have a nice clear spot to play, and leave your opponent, the spirit, a nice place to sit right in front of you. I have a chair set up right here. Now, supposedly you'll set the deck down, and the spirit will come to you. How will you know? You just know. Once it's here, you'll deal out 3 cards to the spirit, and 3 cards to yourself. Now, the object of the game is you want to play high number cards, because the higher the number of a card, the more, I guess the more, better question you can ask. Like, if you play a 10 and you win the hand, you can ask for, winning lottery numbers. If you play a 2 and happen to win, you can ask for maybe what the weather is like tomorrow. Now, the spirit's also going to be competing because it's going to be trying to beat your high card with one of its own. So if you play a 7 and it plays an 8 or a 9, it wins. And what it's going for with those numbered cards is a level of physical or emotional punishment. Now, on a scale of 2 to 10, 2 would be like pricking your finger, 10 would be pouring burning oil down your back, or at least that's how the rules say it is. So, pretty simple there, but there's a few catches. First off, aces. Aces are a block. If I play an ace and the spirit plays a 10, I don't get hit. It just moves on. Now, on the flip side, the spirit plays an ace on me, and I don't play one in return, well, it flips both its other 2 cards over, and I have to take both punishments. So, 2 for 1 for the spirit. Jacks, for me, nothing. For the spirit, means it gets to prank me. So I can't do anything physical with this stuff, but it can make me lose my keys, make me, pop out as a monstrous form and scary. It can do anything it wants without actually physically harming me, which is kind of nifty. I'm going to skip queens for right now because queens are supposedly the worst. Kings are a freebie. If I play a king, I can immediately play a number card against it. Spirit can't do anything. On the flip side, if the spirit plays a king, it can immediately play a card, and again, I can't do anything about it. So, back to queens. Queens, according to the ritual rules, are the absolute worst. Now, if I play a queen, nothing happens. If the spirit plays a queen, it now has complete, it can do a complete haunting for me. It has complete permission to just get into my life. It can haunt me, it can torture me, it can do whatever it wants. It's all out. So the ritual essentially says, if a queen gets flipped and you get hit, run. And that means run as far as you can. Get out of town, get out of the state, keep running because it's going to forever chase you. Now, there's a couple other cards in here, like the 2 of clubs does special things, the Suicide King does special stuff. I'll put those in as the game goes in case they come up, but I think that's it. So again, what I want to try to do versus the spirit is I want to see if I can get high numbered cards to answer questions and then use the other things and see if I can block it. And one more thing that I wanted to add. Now, normally, if you get hit with a punishment, like I play a 4, it plays a 5, you would do the punishment at the time. What I'm going to give the spirit permission to do, and this isn't in the rules, this is something I'm going for, and I guess if the spirit decides to play, it agrees to this. I'm going to give the spirit complete permission to do my punishments to me. It can physically do them. So I guess the scale is up to them. So I guess this is going to get pretty interesting. And I guess I'll move on with the ritual now. So I'm going to set my cards down here. And before we start and I wait for my opponent, spirits, ghosts, anybody who wants to play this game with me, if you choose to play, I give you complete permission to physically do my punishments to me within the next week. I won't know what it is. Just, you have a week to perform the punishments to me. And I ask only to me, because it can be to other people around you. Only to me. I'll take the full hit for this one. So, with that out, I'll wait for my spirit to come play with me. And supposedly you'll just know when he comes. So I lost that hand. I'll have to take a punishment of an 8. Now, one of the things the ritual rules say is how the spirit picks his card. It could be a number of things. It could be based on, a feeling that you might get, or something else, or it may just straight up hand you the card that it wants. And the rules say if it does that, you're playing with something extremely powerful. You shouldn't deal with it. So that's one punishment for me. Few cards. Well, that's another punishment for me. 9. Ugh. Ha! I won one. That means I get to ask a question that's a level of 6 or not. Oh, let's see. What do I want to ask? It's about average. You know what? I got one. I'm really looking forward to Resident Evil 7. You guys have seen me play the trailer on there. It looks awesome. Is Resident Evil 7 going to be really good? Is it going to bring back the series? Now, again, this is kind of similar to how the picking the cards is. You may hear the answer whispered to you, you may hear something else, you may just get a feeling. And my feeling is yes, and I could just be me being biased, but I'm going to go with that's the answer. I think it's about a 6. Okay. God. That's another one. Another one for me. I think I have a punishment of a 6, 8, and 9. Oh god, this is gonna hurt this week. Be nice to me. Nope. Throw a block up. Sometimes it says it can play if you block, because you always play first. It can throw a small card at you and make you waste it. Jack doesn't do anything to help me. It wins. I am going to get my ass kicked this week. Alright, here we go. King gives me an auto win. And he can play something on me, but let's see. Okay, since I've taken a lot of punishments, are you going to be nice to me? Should I be worried? Because I got like some really harsh ones here. Should I be kind of scared? Are you good? Are you bad? Okay. And I think that was multiple questions there, but the feeling I got was kind of zeroed in on the are you good or bad? And I got the answer good. So, and of course I guess it could lie, but I mean, I don't think so. So I get 2 cards. 8. 10. Okay. I admit this is kind of a fun game to kind of play, you know, by yourself and all that stuff. If it did result in you probably getting tortured. Yeah, do an ace block. Block. Block to 10! Woo! Don't get that one. I'll do a couple more hands here. Oh, I just completely showed the spirit by card. You know what? I accidentally flipped it towards you. I'll use it. Block to 7. Alright. 10. Okay. So there's something special about the Queen of Spades. Let me bring it up here. If I play it, I turn over all the opponent's cards, and if I play it and I turn over all the opponent's cards and they have a queen, I get rid of it and I'm free from the queen for the game. If they play it, I show my hand. If I have a queen, I get haunted. According to the rules, I'm screwed. Alright, well, I'm going to end the game here. How to end the game to flip this closed. So, hope I got a good spirit. He said it was good. So let's hope that I don't die or anything happens. But according to the rules, I should probably start running. I'll give you guys a quick little outro here. It's a fun little game, especially if you want to sit down and kind of play by yourself and because there's automatic rules and things like that. It's a good, almost like solitaire game, except for the fact, again, as I mentioned, you're playing against a spirit. So if this is true, then your little game of solitaire got quite crazier for you. Like I guess it got for me. So I have a lot of punishments on here, but I think the worst thing now is that the spirit has full range over whatever the hell it wants to do for me. So I really hope that you're good, and you're going to protect me and make things cool. But, hey, I guess it wouldn't be Will It Kill Me if I didn't have a chance of getting haunted by a dangerous, deadly spirit. Now, I know that the rules can be a little crazy, because there's a lot of them here. So if you guys have any additional questions, put them in the comments below, and I'll see about answering them. As I mentioned, that there's a couple other specialty cards. The Queen of Spades is a special one. Like the Two of Clubs, Suicide King. They all have additional effects, and I don't really want to go through listing them here. But as far as this one goes, it's a nice little fun game, except for the fact that you might get haunted. So I'll let you guys know in a week if I'm dead or something else. I'll have probably Brittany or Natasha post for me. Probably Brittany. You know, she has her own series, by the way, going on, A Pinch of Occult. Be sure to check that out every other Friday, opposite of the Will It Kill Me's. She already has a few videos up there, so keep an eye on that one. Be sure to take a look at our Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, all that fun stuff. And like, comment, and subscribe, because this very well could be my last video, since apparently I'm haunted by an evil spirit now. But hey, we'll see. Anyway, this is Lupus, and I'm out.